Hey Fan Bros, this is Tatiana King Jones, the Grand Duchess of Tech with Fan Bros Show at New York Comic Con 2015, and I'm here with the incredible illustrator, visionary, soon to be iconic if not already, Kevin Wada. Hello, Kevin.
Hi, I'm good. How are you?
I am excellent. Thank you for taking this interview opportunity.
Yes, my pleasure.
Yes. So obviously we're here amongst the spread of greatness. Tell me what are you about? Tell me, what do you do?
Well, I am a cover artist, illustrator. I've been working in this comic world for like 2 years, I'd say, is like about how long I would say my career has been. And I do watercolors. I love fashion. I love sort of putting spins on characters, and I don't know, I'm having a blast. I didn't think I was going to end up in comics, but I've been having so much fun.
I got turned on to your work because, as you said, you're spin on characters. So I saw like your Storm and She-Hulk, and I mean, I'm super into fashion, so like just the fabulous illustrations, and the fact that you put them in like real clothes that I would want made for myself, it's just insane. So like, where do you get your inspiration to do this?
I would love to like say that I'm actually perusing like magazines all the time, but I'm not. I'm really not. I kind of just, it's like one that I think people don't think of, but musicians and pop stars, and like I feel like you have to cultivate such a look when you are a musical artist, and so I get really inspired by that, by like stage wear, by music videos. I think that probably influences me more than like Vogue, Do you have any formal training? Did you go to school for this, or? I did. I went to California College of the Arts in San Francisco. That's a plug. And my background's not fashion whatsoever, which is what a lot of people think. And I guess like how I would describe my background is editorial illustration, so magazines and all that kind of stuff.
I mean, that's good, because what we've run into is that a lot of people don't necessarily have the background, so they think they can't jump into this world. But I think otherwise. What do you think?
Yeah, I didn't, like I said, I had no idea that this is where I was going to end up, and it just happens. And there are tons of people working in this industry, writing or doing art, who have their training in totally different fields, and you just never know what your calling is until it comes a knocking.
So, because I said I really do want the clothes that you draw, like I really do. So there's got to be some idea to maybe make something come to life in fabric. Please tell me yes.
Never say never. I've thought about it. I've actually thought about like taking some classes, sewing classes, but I don't know if that'll ever happen. I'm really lazy.
Well, you can get somebody. I mean, you're an artist. They're an artist. Make them commission your work, right?
That's true. I mean, I could get a pattern maker or like some kind of textile maker to do something. Someday. I've had friends who are like, I love this dress you did. I'm going to take it to my dressmaker and like have them make it. And that would be awesome. I mean,
yeah, how does that make you feel that like you have people sitting there just inspired by not just your design, but by really your life work? And then they say, you know what, I'm going to, on my biggest day of my life, I'm going to wear a Kevin Wada. Like, how does that make you feel?
I love it, and I love when people come by the table and they're cosplaying a design that I did. That is like my favorite thing ever. I feel like it's the biggest compliment when someone's like, I want this, and and if they realize it, that's even better.
Have you ever thought about costume design, like film costume design?
No, but I follow this blog, and they would recap Mad Men, and the costume designer for Mad Men, I mean, they call them costume designers, but it's just period clothing, but she just totally went ham on Mad Men and like did so much research and dedication, and so she's kind of inspiring me, and I'm like, oh, that would be sort of interesting to do costume design for something, but again, I'm really lazy, so I don't think that'll ever happen.
So tell me, how's your con been? Like, this is the last day 4. It's been crazy for us, but I couldn't imagine for you. In fact, when we were waiting for you, there was a long line. So, I mean, how has this experience been for you?
This is my first time.
Wow.
It was, at New York Comic Con, it was insane. I'm so happy it's Sunday, God's day, and I'm gonna rest and just take it easy and powwow and schmooze and enjoy it, because the last 2 days, I mean, you guys were here, it was just so crazy. And it's awesome, it's great. I love crazy and I love busy, but today will be a nice break, I think. It's been a blast.
So what are any new projects or maybe secret things you can tell us a little bit about?
I don't know if I can say this. No, I can say it. I haven't done it yet, but I'm doing another X-Men cover variant. I have stuff coming out for Valiant, the Death-Defying Dr. Mirage. I'm doing some covers for them. I have another fresh romance cover out, if you guys like romance comics. And that's about it. It's slow right now, so I'm like hunting down work.
And finally, for like up and coming artists or writers or anyone who wants to get into this industry, what would be your advice?
Oh God. I mean, like I said, I was like plucked from internet obscurity and given this opportunity to work here. So like my advice is really weird, but just work hard. Utilize social media would be like my only tip, because that's what got me here. You know, you cannot discount how powerful it is to create a professional online persona, and just put your work everywhere, be responsible about it, and yeah, just indulge yourself, do work that you really want to make, and you never know who's gonna like love some weird thing that you did, you know?
Well, Fan Bros, this has been an incredible interview with Kevin Wada. I'm actually really excited. I still want all the clothes. Please, you have to make something for me, please. Before we go, please tell Fan Bros where they can find you.
I am at .com, as in kevinwada.com. I'm on Twitter, I'm on Instagram. Instagram's probably a really good place to follow me. Tumblr, Snapchat.
You're everywhere. You're everywhere. You can't miss it. And I mean, these beautiful designs. I mean, look at this. Come on. All right, Fan Bros, we'll see you soon.